Hey guys, it's Heath and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to share with all of you my 2019 beauty favorites or must-haves, whatever you want to call them. I have some hair care, I have skincare, and of course makeup. So if you're interested to see my favorites from this past year, then please just keep watching. I feel like I should start off with hair because, as you can see, my hair is probably the curliest it has ever been. I did just get a haircut today, so I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling like my hair isn't weighed down anymore. Being someone that watches YouTube myself, I do have some of my favorite YouTubers, and one of my favorites is Lisette. Her channel title is called Lisette, and she has very, very, very curly hair. Definitely mine is not as curly as hers. But I was binge watching a couple of her videos, and she was talking all about DevaCurl, and I had never even heard of this brand. So being someone that grew up with two sisters and being the only one with curly hair, I kind of grew up just doing whatever shampoo they were doing, whatever conditioner they were doing. I was just kind of going with the flow. But now being older and living on my own, I was like, maybe I should get some hair care that's made for curly hair. Go figure, because I have curly hair. So after watching some of Lisette's videos, she was talking all about DevaCurl. So I picked up one product that she used in her video, and I picked up one product that, just reading the reviews and the claims of the product, I bought that on my own. So I did pick up DevaCurl's, their Ultra Defining Gel. This stuff is hands down the best scrunching gel I have ever used. It gives my hair hold, and it gives my curls definition without weighing them down. And they're not crunchy. My hair is very soft. You can tell it's movable. It's not just staying in one spot. So I love this defining gel. It is probably my gem. I've only had this for a month though, so I just snuck it in there in 2019, and it is good. I also picked up DevaCurl's conditioner. It's the original one. It's called the Daily Cream Conditioner. This stuff is so good. It makes my hair silky smooth. My hair has been hydrated since I do have very dry skin, as I have said on this channel. My scalp also is very dry, thus my hair is also very dry. So it was important to me to, one, pick up a conditioner that's made for curly hair, and then two, pick up a styling gel that's made for curly hair. And they are kind of expensive because girl hair, I always would use L'Oreal or Garnier Fructis, stuff like that. So this was a big step up for me. But these are a 12 fluid ounce bottle. And also I want to mention that DevaCurl is 100% sulfate, paraben, and silicone free, which is very important because I have very sensitive and dry skin. I know that's the best combo, isn't it? So these products, they work well. They do have a little bit of artificial fragrance, but it hasn't irritated my skin as my hair has been on my neck. And like I said, I've had these for a month, so I know for a fact the fragrance doesn't bother me. I also have some new skincare products that I picked up this year. One of them being Philosophy's Micro Delivery Exfoliating Facial Wash. I love this stuff. This is a smaller bottle. It does come in a huge jumbo one that maybe I'll get one day, but I've had this for 3 months, and I'm not even, I mean, it sucks because you can't really see how empty it is because the packaging isn't see-through. I would want to say that I'm about halfway through, but like I said just then, I have very dry and sensitive skin. I only exfoliate maybe once a week, if that, especially in the winter. This stuff has no artificial fragrance in it. I discovered this while looking at reviews online. I was like, I want to find something with a little bit of a sandy texture, but it can't be too harsh because my skin is sensitive. My skin will hate it and be all red and irritated, and then that'll lead to more zits and stuff that I don't want. So this stuff, it scrubs my skin good, it cleans my skin without stripping my skin, and it's also very gentle. So I highly recommend this. Also, now I don't have the actual container. I just got some samples from work, but I love Elizabeth Arden's ceramide capsules now. If you've been subscribed to me for a long time, I'm talking since when I first started, I did mention I have worked for Elizabeth Arden. If you don't know, if you're new here, which probably majority of you are new, I still am a beauty advisor, but 2 years ago, I was an Elizabeth Arden beauty advisor. Now, being someone that, you know, heard all the customer feedback, everyone loved it, this and that, yada, yada, yada. I never personally tried it myself. I mean, I'd put it on my hand and then I'm like, oh, it's silky smooth, blah, 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 you know. This stuff is amazing. There is no artificial fragrance in this. And then here I'm going to channel my Elizabeth Arden Beauty Advisor classic lines that I said about this product. So the ceramide helps build lipids back into the skin, because as we age, we lose those lipids in the skin. So this will replace those, resulting in more plump skin. At least something like that. I hope I remember it right. But seriously, guys, they're good. They're silky smooth. It doesn't clog my pores. Again, no artificial fragrance in there. Moving on, guys, I'm going to go into makeup now. Everything I have left to share is makeup. And I'm going to start with a foundation that just launched this year. And it is one of my top favorites easily. It is a Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation. This stuff is so good. I'm in the shade 140, if you're wondering. Yes, I am wearing it right now. And yes, this is natural lighting. I don't too poor for a ring light. And this stuff, it's oil-free, it's fragrance-free, it has SPF 30, but it's more of a mineral-based sunscreen. It's not a chemical-based sunscreen. So I appreciate the fragrance-free and being oil-free. It has nice buildable coverage. I would say that you cannot build it up to full coverage whatsoever. I can build it up to about a high, like medium-ish coverage, depending on how much I use. I do apply my foundation with a damp sponge, so I realize that does take a little bit of coverage away. But this stuff, it's good. It doesn't irritate my skin. It doesn't clog my pores. It's just a very clean formula, in my opinion, and I have loved using it so much that I'm leading into my next product, which is the matching concealer from Shiseido. And yes, it's kind of dirty, but you know, that's just me being genuine, showing you, yes, I use it and I like it. I got the concealer in the shade 103, and again, I'm 140 porcelain in the foundation. So just to give you an idea, what I like about this is that the applicator actually, it has that little ball on the end, and then it kind of squishes in, and it's a little bit fatter on the other side. But I love this concealer because it has actually really good coverage. The trick being with this concealer is that you do need to just apply it on the area wherever you need coverage and let it sit there for 30 seconds to a minute. What I like to do is put my foundation on, and then I take the concealer, and I love that little ball applicator on the end there, because I can really dot very precisely where I need the coverage. So I dot it where I need it, wherever I got zits or redness, whatever the foundation didn't cover, and I let it sit there. I let it sit, and then I take the same concealer, put it under my eyes, and then I mix it with another concealer that I'm gonna share with you in a minute, and then I blend out my under eye concealer, and then I take my sponge again, and then I dot and blend in those areas where I needed just a hair bit more coverage. And that technique has made me fall in love with this concealer. I do get pretty true full coverage from this, and also it being oil-free, fragrance-free, that kind of thing. It really speaks volumes, because fragrance, you don't need that in your makeup, okay? You want to smell a little something, something in your like moisturizer, fine. I wouldn't recommend it, but fine. But your foundation and stuff, that is lasting on the skin all day. It's gonna be exposed to the pollutants, everything else in the air. I'm not trying to go all beauty advisor, beauty specialist on you right now, but I'm just saying. So my next product is going to be Estee Lauder's Double Wear Radiant Concealer. This is my holy grail concealer, other than Shiseido, this stuff, and I'm in the shade 0.5 Ultra Light, which yes, is the lightest shade. It has a pretty big applicator. This is full coverage. She is full coverage. I know what you're thinking, Heather, wait, is it radiant? Because in the name it's Double Wear Radiant. Actually, being honest, no, it's not that radiant to me. It actually, I mean, comparing it to Estee Lauder's regular Double Wear Concealer, that has a very matte finish, and you gotta work fast with that one. This one, it's not a matte finish, it's kind of like a satin finish, and it is creamier or more blendable, which I really, really like. Like I said, I go in with Shiseido's concealer first. I put that all under my eyes and a little bit over on my eyelids because I'm very pale, so my veins do pop through, which is cute, right? And then I go in with this concealer and then I just dot it in the very inner corners there. And it just gives me that brightness, that extra full coverage, because again, this is very full coverage. This one, you gotta let it dry and then she'll get there. This stuff, amazing. I highly recommend. It is kind of expensive. I mean, all these are kind of expensive. This is $47, the foundation. The concealer's $31, and then the Estee Lauder concealer is $29. So they are kind of expensive, but I love them. So now that brings me into my next product, which again, I only discovered this like last month, and that is Tarte's Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. It's a loose powder, which I prefer. It's translucent. Guys, this stuff is like silk. If you want your pores to disappear, get this stuff. It is amazing. I have very dry skin, so I will powder my whole entire face in the morning, and then by the time it's like, I want to say 3 o'clock, I get somewhat a little bit of shine, because this foundation, did I say it's a satin, more radiant finish? So I like to fully set it because I don't like to look too satiny. But again, I'll put this on, say like 9 o'clock, and then like 2, 3 o'clock, I get a little bit of shine. But this stuff holds up on me. Like, my pores gone. Like, I don't even know what pores are when I'm wearing this powder. Like, it just blurs over them. It blurs over any zits, any imperfections. Like, even when I'm going to the gym and I put on my moisturizer, I like to set my moisturizer because I don't like my face to be kind of like sticky, tacky. Even though my moisturizer, it does soak in, just still, the tackiness. I literally will just take my brush and only wear this powder to the gym. And it just smooths everything out and it mattifies you, and it's lightweight. It has cleaner ingredients, because also, if you've been subscribed to me a long time, you know I loved Urban Decay's Velvetizer Setting Powder. Yeah, well, I felt like it started clogging my pores actually, so I switched to this. And it's just cleaner ingredients, and I love it. Now moving on to another face product that I love. That's only $6, so I promise all that was high end. Yeah, that was, wow. So here's a drugstore. This is Wet n Wild's Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, and this is in the shade, does it have a shade? I don't know, but it's the pink one, and it is beautiful. Now, you're probably like, wow, Heather, is this brand new too? Because it looks like you haven't used it. No, I got this in like the springtime. I want to say like, I don't know, April or May, something like that. And I've used it every single day. It just looks, I mean, other than the pan being a little dirty around, but if you look at the product itself, it looks like I haven't really been using too much of it, which I love. It's going to last me so long. It's $6. Everyone's all about Becca, and they're all about, who else? Anastasia, Beverly Hills, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, $6, Wet n Wild, it does it for me. And I work in a prestigious beauty department, and I still will always go back to this. I also have a favorite. These aren't technically eyeshadows, but I use them as eyeshadows. This is Kogan Do's May Fancy Contrast Powder Glow. Wow, I definitely botched that up. It's just their highlight and contour little mini palette here. Woo! You can tell I use it a lot, okay? This is the best, I mean, it's a highlight for the face, but it's the best like highlight color for me. I put on my lid, put it under the brow bone, I put it in the inner corner, and then I take a little bit of the contour color, which again, it looks like I haven't really been using that, but I have been. And I put the contour color in my crease. It gives me the definition, the highlight that I need. It's quick. These are so velvety, smooth. I feel like I should try and use them on my face, but I'm just not too big into that highlight and contour life. I just use my little $6 Wet n Wild and I'm good to go. So I have a little bit of natural contour, as you can see there. So I guess I was blessed in some way. Is that weird? I don't know. Anyways, so my next product is a new one I discovered over the summer. This is, why do I feel like I have to tell you guys a month that I discovered, whatever. This is Benefit's Precisely My Brow Pencil in their new shade Auburn. Redheads, listen up. Madeline Pesh, girl, you're using two different, as if she's gonna see this, but she's using two different eyebrow pencils when you could be just doing this one. It's in the shade Auburn. Yes, I have it on my brows right now. My hair is a little bit of a darker red, and I find that this color really complements my hair well, but I feel like even like Madeline Pesh, for instance, she has a little bit more brighter red hair, so I feel like it's a universal auburn color because it can work for someone as dark of a red hair color like me or Madeline Pesh or whoever else is a natural redhead, but it's a really nice color. I wasn't so much into the very precise, like penciled in brows. I always preferred powders. And for the longest time in high school, I was using this L'Oreal eyeshadow quad. Yeah, that was a moment to fill in my eyebrows. And now that I discovered this, I never go back. Guys, I've gotten down to my very last favorite product from 2019, and it is going to be Clarins, their lip oils. These are amazing. They're so lightweight, they're so hydrating, they're not sticky, they last a long time. I am right now wearing the shade Red Berry Glam. It gives me a little bit of a hint of color and a lot of shine. It does have a little bit of glitter in it, as does this one. This one's called Honey Glam. They are full of, now I'm gonna channel my Clarins Beauty Advisor. Here we go. They are full of plant extracts and oils to naturally help comfort the skin on the lips, hydrate the lips, and they give you a nice shine, a little bit of color. I find that even when the color does fade that I get from the, oh, and you're probably wondering, what is this yellow one? It goes on clear, it's not yellow, but anyways, I do find that the plant oils do stay on the lips, and my lips will stay soft and plump. So even though the color will fade, my lips are still conditioned. There's something else I wanted to say about those that I can't really think of what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? I can't remember now. Okay guys, so that is it. That is all of my 2019 beauty favorites / must-haves. It was a good, fun year. A lot of exciting things happened for me. I moved into an apartment with my boyfriend. We got engaged, so now he's my fiance. Hopefully more good memories and good moments to come for this year in 2020. Guys, if you could, please subscribe to my channel. I try and post every single week. I know I say that in every video and I don't, but please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will definitely see you in my next video. Bye!